Decidueye has come into Pokemon Unite, and today let's talk about it. I'm running Razor Leaf and Shadow Sneak for this video, and also playing the center jungle position. I think Decidueye is very strong Pokemon, and I'm going to explain in this video the good parts of the Pokemon and the bad parts of the Pokemon, and also the mistakes and the good things I'm doing here. Lillipup went up, so I'm starting with this Ludicolo because I decided to go gank the top lane first, so I'm doing this U-shaped pattern. When you also destroy Ludicolo first, you can clear the other camps faster, which is great, but in some circumstances I feel like it depends where the Lillipup goes, and it depends which one of the lanes you want to gank first. It makes you think like what routing is the fastest, but for this scenario in particular, when Lillipup goes top and you want to gank top lane, I just do the U-shaped pattern. Squirrel is face checking this bush, which is great for us. I'm able to make some pressure out here, but not able to finish with the kill. That's fine. Poking out some more in the top lane. The bee is going to spawn at 850, so I'll be just waiting here. We are going to go for this, and you can have a decent clear with the usage of Leafage with the Decidueye, so that's great. Astonish is also a great early ability. It does some damage, and the slowing effect of it is great. We get most of the bees, which is very important because you want to deny the enemy XP as much as possible, and I'm poking here this Squirtle. I'm actually getting a bit greedy here. I wanted to go for this Squirtle, but our teammates in the top lane weren't really with me, which I did assume so I did a miscalculation. And you can already see in the center area, this Bulbasaur is just taking my jungle, which is something you shouldn't be doing because of the fact that you went to the top lane, and you should stay in the top lane. You shouldn't ruin your jungle, especially given the fact I ganked you guys, so this is like the thanks for that. That's not really cool, man. But yeah, I'm getting the Ludicolo at least. I'm hitting now level 7, that's great. I want to aim for that 720 bees at the bottom. I don't know what is this reboot doing as well. Why they want to get my jungle. Super stupid play by those two. But it's okay, we had a little rough start, but things are going to get better as we go on, you will see that. As I said, I usually aim for the 720 bees, but I looked up the situation and thought to myself, hey, there has to be these buffs available, so I'm taking a huge risk here. And I'm just going for the counter jungle. I really want this Buffalo buff because of the fact that Bulbasaur stole my Buffalo buff. The slowing from the auto attacks is really great with the Decidueye, and when you activate the Razor Leaf now, you're going to do a massive amount of damage with those sharp and those basic attacks when you start applying to those. As you can see, the damage is really good. Can I get this slow, bro? I'm gonna flash away, get a little sustain from our goal. I'm able to go for that double kill, and nice picks on the Slowbro and Charmeleon over there. And I'm also going to score this 38, which is just a good pressure coming up. So the gank was successful, that's a great thing. I'm getting done with this remaining of the bees, and you can see the damage is really strong. Given out with the passive, that when you do consecutive hits to target, before not having a too big of a delay, you start doing those mini attacks alongside the main attacks, as you can hear from the sounds like a machine gun of sorts. So so yeah, you can see the output is huge, especially if you get even a slight amount of ahead with this Pokemon. You can do so much damage with it, and the more peel you have, I think the more potential this Pokemon has. The Razor Leaf is just paired with the Buffalo buff and something like Blissey's peel is just amazing, and you want to be careful with that. So I'm seeing this Wartortle go away, so I'm just gonna use my Unite move and aiming myself with this. You can see the range is very long with the Unite move of Decidueye, so you're able to damage from a distance during a team fight, or you could like finish off escaping opponents like I did with this Wartortle, and I was successfully able to get him, so that's great. I also wanted to talk about the Shadow Sneak ability. I think it's great, it gives you that chasing potential, and also reduces the enemy's defense, and it's just great on those dueling situations to come. So I think the combination of Shadow Sneak and Razor Leaf is really good. Especially if you have someone who can peel you, this combo can work excellent, no doubt. I do like the other ability as well, which enables you to poke, sort of like a Venusaur Solar Beam, this arrow type projectile that you charge similar way as you do with Lucario's Power-Up Punch. But when you think about the overall DPS of Decidueye, I think the combination of Shadow Sneak and Razor Leaf is the way to go if you want to maximize your damage output. But you also want to keep in mind you are going to be vulnerable when you are doing these attacks. You will do a lot of damage, but the payoff is naturally that you will be squishy as well. So keeping that smart distance, that smart positioning, you should be good to go. But you will need some games to get really used to this Pokemon's mechanics, because it's somewhat unique compared to other Pokemon in this game. So please do keep that in mind. So I'm uniting again, and as you can see, able to get that Charizard and able to get this Slowbro. Sometimes you might just have to do it from a melee distance like that, just to get that extra DPS going if you have your abilities on cooldown, if you want to save your own ass and get those kills instead. I mean, the timing is also fine. I should be able to get Unite Bolt back for the Zapdos, so it's not too bad timing to use the Unite Bolt. So I can see the people are spread again, so I just went for their counter jungle again. But now it's getting a little tough because
Slowbro has telekinesis me.
Yeah, but I'm just taking a step back. They don't want to chase me. I'm already so ahead with the XP, so I can actually afford to get into this risky plays. It does gonna have a high payoff if I do get caught doing these risky plays, but I like to be living on the edge, doing these risky plays all over the place, which makes this game fun and which makes this Pokemon fun if you do those successfully. So you can see from the goal situation, we do have 4 goals left. They have 2 goals left. So we are doing on a pretty healthy state at this point, which is great. And I'm trying to get this Blastoise, but he's going to eject button away. Same trying to poke this Slowbro, but yeah, this position is just super greedy. Don't do this unless you're really confident about your circumstances. Just as you can see, I'm already taking a step back. But this is going to be interesting because Dreadnought is spawning in about 10 seconds. I have like 10 seconds to get through this Dreadnought, and no one is going to help with me on this one. I'm level 14. I'm running the Muscle Band and Scope Lens for the damage. Can we get this Dreadnought done in about 10 seconds? Let's see. Activating Razor Leaf, Shadow Sneak, and just... The damage is super banger. And as you can see, I'm barely able to get this Dreadnought just before the Zapdos, which is very important. It's just amazing to get this value and this potential for the team. The XP and the shield is going to be great for the upcoming Zapdos fight. So let's see how the Zap fight goes. Our team is kind of split off, so is the enemy team. So let's see. Cinderace for some reason wants to start this Zap, which is kind of a risky play. I'm going for the Blastoise, poking him a bit, and the Zap is getting low, so I decided to just pop my Unite move and just help him getting down the Zapdos. And yes, we are going to get the Zapdos, but the positioning is just all over the place, like, and I'm trying to actually get past these boys using the eject button and the movement speed provided from Shadow Sneak. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. I'm gonna get picked off. The Zapdos fight definitely was a messy one. I'm not a fan of those. Even despite us getting the Zapdos, it doesn't look super great actually, now that things escalated in this weird direction. But just wanted to say about the Zapdos fight, don't go split like that. Just trying to get your team together. I know this was with random people, so I could not communicate with these people, so that's tricky dicky always, so. But yeah, TLDR about Decidueye, I think Decidueye is pretty strong right now. If you're looking for that AD carry type of Pokemon like Cinderace and Greninja, like this really completes the Holy Trinity with the grass typing. Then we have the fire typing with Cinderace, water typing with Greninja. So that's great, and I think if you can just play it smart, keep nice positioning overall with Decidueye, you can be very good with this Pokemon and get an insane amount of value. But it will require some trial and error to get used to and get that max utilization out of this Pokemon. So that's gonna be it for the game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, a thumbs up will be appreciated. And I hope you have a wonderful day.